The Interpol and FBI, they have shown interest in Chairman Wontumi's case. In terms of what appear kubia, or say the surety is there, we have met it. The bail, we have met it. In fact, they were supposed to do the.
See, I would him say, Obia, and so I see Wagana Hapa, Chairman Wontumi. Na Chairman Wontumi issue, no, Akoye Bebre, and Crawford, NPP, and NDC for, and a witch hunting. I'm saying, the Chairman Wontumi, a witch, and Obiako hunting. And I'm saying, a witch hunting. I'm saying, Chairman Wontumi, when I saw a witch, then Crawford, Jano hunting. No, that's why I witch at the end of mobile hunting. A party, some no can say, and I can who are 7 days in near at Chairman Wontumi, and that's why I say, sells. Yeah, I say, boo. Now, and no, and then, the lawyer, Andy Apia Kubi. Former MP for Asante Achim North. Buy any yebusa say, lawyer, ne DNC, the calculator for your coup. Then they see if you buy a church, I want to me buy. And a lawyer say, maybe Mamu break down. Maybe the end of the gospel truth. It's saying a lawyer is extreme fire.
For Chairman Wontumi, lawyer Andy Apia Kubi, lawyer, we've heard from Baumia, we've heard from Alexander Fenyomakin. They said they went to NIB. The client is not there. Where is he?
You see, there is a way of doing everything. If you use the way to do it, you will do it as expected. So you don't start throwing stones when you want to enter the house. This is, what is the time? This is 8 o'clock. But we've gotten public officers still stay here and wait for us. It depends on how you conduct the business. So we have been seen by the public officers. We've done what is dutifully our job to do. We've done this. We encountered some difficulty which will be sorted out on Monday. Then we'll have a fresh slate to operate. We will work towards the desired results. I beg you, all of you, I will stay out of the politics and the theater, and I'll do the work within the law. I thank you very much for your support.
Just one question.
Eti lawyer chie mu kwaya ye fa so a Chairman Wontumi aba bedi yokofo cells no. Ena ye busa lawyer Andy Apia Kubi say, yes say Nkrofo do be fa no in a Rambo style. Just a Rambo ne lead attack no no mbeche ne koye. Ena wo sa na uhu na na. Ena lawyer say na ono wo ho. Na ono ne de no eno na ye no correct do. Ye Chairman Wontumi. No ojira Chairman Wontumi nche. Say ene fa so aye Chairman Wontumi.
At the CID headquarters when the EOCO officials came in, how was the arrest like? They came to you, they spoke to you gently that they wanted your client?
No, they didn't speak to me. They were rather speaking to my client. And at a point in time, I had to intervene to tell them that, yes, we don't know of any invitation. And we
They had not invited you?
No, they had
before?
not invited us, not to my knowledge. So if they needed to talk to us, we will submit to the invitation if they had invited us. And they said that they had come with a warrant that they showed to Chairman Wontumi.
You saw the warrant?
I didn't see the warrant. In fact, I asked for a copy.
Okay.
But they showed, and they told him that this is the warrant. They showed it to him. Even when I demanded a copy, they didn't give me. But when we went to Yoko, I still demanded copies of the warrant. And
have you been given finally?
No.
Eti lawyer Andy Apia Kubi na atre mu say eyampa say ya Chairman Wontumi. Na yebusa lawyer Andy Apia Kubi say no problem no e don na de wo hin. E no say problem no de na eye sureties. Ni ye say ye 50 million Ghana cedi. Na nkrofo a ebeba begina ho ama yaye ama no e no ni asem no. Say Wontumi ti oni adofo. And ye say like seriously wo adofo no was there be share oni adofo na adofo baako ebi ne bae na sa ne adofo no mpo no na ono or na sa 10 acres people or the buy na o say so many na so many as the ebe dey na do 50 million Ghana cedi into we buy no say there be wo dey no major paper na to dey but MYN and yes really na yet it is Kenya Japan enso so e buy so obeboa and o say na Kenya Japan issue no koye entity dey o kafa Kenya Japan say oba be you ntumi no dey kosi.
In fact, in course of the time, there were people who promised to come. Some of them on their way will return. Others will come and
the
give
50
me,
million was too much for them.
Others will come and give me reasons why they cannot proceed.
Okay.
You see, I was actually trying to encourage them to so do, but it was difficult. I can only mention one name because most of the people didn't want to be identified and to be advertised. You see, so I can only mention because this person I'm going to mention, I discussed with him today that if it happens that questions are put to me regarding people who have come to submit documents, I will want to mention your name. You don't mind? He said, I don't mind at all. And I'll also discuss circumstances why your document couldn't be used. He says he doesn't mind. And this is Honorable Kennedy or in Japan.
Oh, he also came forward.
Yes, he came forward. He brought some documents. And these documents, upon verification, I realized that they were either leases or assignments that had not been registered. So they lacked title. So we couldn't use such documents. And I told him. Incidentally, I didn't keep his document because they were of no use to me at the time.
Right.
So I returned those documents to him.
And you explained to him why you couldn't.
To him and advised him that he needs to perfect all his documents.
Okay.
And the lawyer and they about to just say Kennedy Japan there what the papers be by now papers no incompetent or so we choosing a word scale incompetent. I didn't hear or say paper no as I say no paper no a Ken in call register. And I'm saying Ken who can or a mafia or bone to me mafia game pa. Ken bezo tell me say to ni as I say register hello what did the register and they go bailey would to be hey papa Ken oh so a man enye was what the my brother better TV so dinner time one no the ni genuine papers abasi be wa fe bia man enye what the aba betre na so yes paper do incompetent enu nti na ama yantumi enyi wantumi andi ama yankwanko yi chema no ntumi ene yes lawyer ene asem na eni ayede no say asem de eni ayede ene yes say no the way forward ne say ene o say a wo kasa de we just sureties ni bi nipa was so begina mu miye no wanya bi na enye say no wanya eno de nke betumi ama yakova na mom problem baako a aba ne say enkrofo bi asa akotwea application na sa application no eno na akofa nsem aba anhwe ene Monday yimpo no yentumi nyi chairman ntumi na no wo kire mu no utumi se ne bonyo so na yetie se ne lawyer esika ne nsem nisify.
We have been able to provide the sureties. That one I can assure you. And I'm very grateful to Honorable Brian Champon, who has supported me to file the documents. He has brought his documents to which goes over and above the value of money that is required. So I thank him very much.
So that means your client is going home tonight?
Oh, well, obviously no.
So when?
I told you that we encountered a challenge. The challenge that needs to be addressed before we can go forward. In fact, they had agreed to do the inspection tonight. So all the officers are there. But the challenge that I faced is legal. We can't do it because, but I'm grateful to them. They agreed to wait for us to bring the documents for them to go inspect the properties. But we have a legal challenge. Unknown to me, there was an application to frustrate what we are doing. So we will deal with it on Monday. I say it is application that was not filed by my good self, but that prohibits us.
Is that what you're holding?
That is what I'm holding.
Specifically, what is it about?
I'm not showing you.
Sure. So hopefully by Monday your client will be free.
Hopefully by Monday, when this application is withdrawn, then we'll proceed to complete what we are doing.
I get that becomes a conditionality then, that if this application is withdrawn, yes, your client gets to go home.
Pending, that will impeach them from continuing with the negotiations. Otherwise, we need to wait and this application is taken and the results come before we can also come in. Because independency of this application none of us can perform. But at least we have the agreement that we are ready to end. So but for this application, we would have ended today. So unfortunately, our hands are tied.
And the lawyer and the appeal could be any day about to just say. And Cophobia fetch a application and the court to say, court to bill so without or no or Wontumi lawyer no ni notice. Et Wontumi say Wontumi kra no papa appeal could be or ye lawyer man no and Cophobia when people mu a woman any new home. I didn't see no woman in new home because on the lawyer and the appeal or can okre. But Wontumi a case no we a lawyer as well be can okra we be a problem. And nothing and Crawford started our more title lawyer and the appeal could be sano. Our Chemu say, and Crawford cry attempting po, I say, Omo ba Nanka, Womo abe change or no lawyer and the appeal could be. You cry entertaining from Musa say, NPP for say, Omo ma a lawyer and the appeal could be end to a case in issue. And what is a case no dear? Need the hand wood no. Sir application you could have Omo Treco ya and a be prolongo near mano. Oh no, I check. No, who did say Usicano?
But we've gotten public officers still stay here and wait for us. It depends on how you conduct the business. So we have been seen by the public officers. We've done what is dutifully our job to do. We've finished. We encountered some difficulty which will be sorted out on Monday. Then we will have a fresh slate to operate. We will work towards the desired results. I beg you, all of you, I will stay out of the politics and the theater, and I'll do the work within the law. I thank you very much for your support.
Just one question. Do you know the whereabouts of your client?
Oh yes, why not?
Where is he?
We had brought him to meet with Vice President, but the situation we saw was difficult to arrange this meeting, to pass through the crowd to get Vice President, see him and talk to him. So we had to take him back, and I told you that his condition of health requires attention.
Eti lawyer and the appeal could be the betu just say no application for abano. And say Kelvin Taylor the one can crew. Kelvin Taylor the betu just say FBI. And then who they go to Kelvin Taylor as a mocha.
The Interpol and FBI, they have shown interest in Chairman Wontumi's case. In terms of what appear kubia, or say the sureties there, we have met it. The bill, we have met it. In fact, they were supposed to do the inspection. Nanka some relation your mano, nenumria, nanso application no. Sa application abano. Mean to me can't say Chairman Wontumi be kofi Monday and say Uncle Monday. If you say I will see a dealing with the application. The application no, the Interpol and FBI interested in Chairman Wontumi's case.
Sana wanted that Kelvin Taylor wonye credible baako won kanu kre say FBI for and abefa Wontumi na say enye sa and the appeal could be asema what say say e you no any party for lawyers be na actual application so mo kwoti bail condition so e wa ba no nso aye na adwene say enko be gina bail na ye de ama no so no gather resources say de be ya ye be Wontumi because see awko court say ye nte so a e be take another 5 days nti ne ya mode akotomu ebia si ebe yi Wontumi ye beti bill ni so am ye tumi yi Wontumi ebe ko be Friday ebe che but no as experienced lawyer no say most 50 million Ghana ene o gada nipa as say nkanyankopon adom wa gada nipa a wenye nipa wo ma ye ba be yi Wontumi ba mo say say mo ko court akoti bill ni so that is no so be take long time until wo ma akoye say aduma no lawyer and the appeal could be say wo ma amwa niema and no the ababetu eja ewoza eju onim say Wontumi case we no eboa ma Wontumi na nkasa se yi ne kura wafa ne ho adwen Wontumi ewo say Wontumi hunu say awate wo no ho oni adofo say 50 million Ghana cedis unyi obi ama ne mfa ne papers enye so won fa sika mro na japade won fa mra keke unya eke bibi di achew isi da say Wontumi na fofo no Womwa said that they are born a bro, MPP for said that they are born a bro. And now, so say, Wontumi, a contract by in Wontumi, the boss, and the MPP for now can be a nyabi. eba ye say ya de se nka nkrofo nya sika ni bi no mo so atimi aye japade a enkanya ni se wontumi udam yo ba wo kwa waje japade ni nyina boso kokuma se wesi 39 bedrooms ewa abra o party fo no obi wo hokra tent kra wo mo obi ene na asemato nya wo sika na yesefa bro yesi obi mra no medi agina mu ba se wo ye adufudi pe na nko a wo sesa ne ema no ene one nti mu ye wo wiase nyina ye fanya afutuo mu bi wo ho no mu a eni bire mu nko a na mu pese mu didie obi wo hokra wo ne wo adwuma mu mpodo ono pese ono opese ono nko a na ekoso se onko a wo koso a asemoto a ena obehu de ato Wontumi na so mfa so ebeba eti ya sua de titru pa de maye me de MPP fo asemi se ba umia kora ntumi nkoyi Wontumi no ka bibi de acho se Wontumi wote wo no ye ne sere kwa wo ye ndo no aha ye info ai o number 1 super duper Ken Lakuta Macron.